Thomas clearance, good evening. Indonesia 6301 ready for pushback at Papa 28. Cleared for pushback Indonesia 6301. Thomas Tower, good evening. Gulf Air 6776 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right, Gulf Air 6776. Thomas ground, Indonesia 6301 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right, Indonesia 6301.
Palmer's clearance, good evening. Kestrel 7477 ready for pushback at Papa 26. Cleared for pushback Kestrel 7477.
Thomas ground, Gulf Air 6776 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 28 Gulf Air 6776.
Palmer's ground, Kestrel 7477 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Kestrel 7477.
Thomas Tower, Indonesia 6301 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Indonesia 6301.
Palmas Tower, good evening. Oman Air 7242 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right, Oman Air 7242.
Thomas clearance, good evening. SAUDIA 2943 ready for pushback at Tango 01. Cleared for pushback SAUDI 829er43.
Palmer's Tower, Kestrel 7477 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's ground, SAUDI 829er43 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right SAUDI 829er43.
Palmer's ground, Oman Air 7242
Ladies and
taxi to the
gentlemen,
gates.
we have arrived at our destination. On behalf of the captain and crew, we thank you for flying with us and hope you will join us again. Please remain seated until the aircraft has come to a complete stop.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Kestrel 7477.
Palmer's ground, Oman Air 7242 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 26 Oman Air 7242.
Palmer's clearance good evening, Avianca 9699 ready for pushback at Papa 00. Cleared for pushback Avianca 9699. Palmer's ground, Avianca 9699 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Avianca 9699.
Palmer's Tower, SAUDI 829er43 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right SAUDI 829er43.
Palmer's Tower good evening, New Zealand 21908 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right New Zealand 21908.
Palmer's clearance good evening, Atlanta 1885 ready for pushback at Tango 13. Cleared for pushback Atlanta 1885. Palmer's Tower, Avianca 9699 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Avianca 9699. Palmer's ground, Atlanta 1885 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Atlanta 1885.
Palmer's ground, New Zealand 21908 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 01 New Zealand 21908.
Palmer's Tower good evening, Scandinavian 9584 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Scandinavian 9584.
Cleared for pushback Jet Connect 5001. Palmer's ground, Jet Connect 5001 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Jet Connect 5001.
Palmer's ground, Scandinavian 9584 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 00 Scandinavian 9584. Palmer's Tower, Atlanta 1885 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Atlanta 1885.
Palmer's clearance good evening, Korean 3777 ready for pushback at November 01. Cleared for pushback Korean 3777.
Display the safety features of the aircraft.
Palmas Tower, good evening. BHL 1300 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right. BHL 1300. Palmas ground, Korean 3777 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right, Korean 3777.
Palmas Tower, Jet Connect 5001 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Instructed to get into the brace. We thank you for paying attention during this brief presentation.
Palmas ground, BHL 1300 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Jet Connect 5001.
Taxi to gate Tango 13 BHL 1300.
Palmas clearance, good night. Siberian A243 ready for pushback at Papa 06.
Palmas Tower, Korean 3777 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Korean 3777.
Palmas Tower, good night. Cleared to land on 21 right Gulf Air 5476.
Cleared for pushback Siberian A243. Palmer's clearance good night, Southwest 4199 ready for pushback at Papa 16. Cleared for pushback Southwest 4199. Palmer's ground, Siberian A243 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Siberian A243. Palmer's ground, Southwest 4199 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Southwest 4199.
Cleared to land on 21 left Jet Airways 3942.
Palmer's ground, Gulf Air 5476 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 16 Gulf Air 5476.
Palmer's clearance good night. Gulf Air 6777 ready for pushback at Papa 28. Cleared for pushback Gulf Air 6777.
Palmer's Tower good night, Russia 8698 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Russia 8698.
Palmer's ground, Jet Airways 3942 taxi to the gates.
Palmer's clearance good night, Asia 6585 ready for pushback at Papa 30.
Palmer's Tower, Siberian A243 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Papa 06 Jet Airways 3942. Palmer's Tower, Jet Airways 3942 request to cross runway. Palmer's ground, Gulf Air 6777 ready to taxi. Continue taxi Jet Airways 3942. Taxi to 21 right Gulf Air 6777.
Cleared for pushback Asia 6585. Palmer's ground, Asia 6585 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Asia 6585.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Siberian A243.
Palmas ground, Russia 86908 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate November 01 Russia 86908.
Palmas Tower, Southwest 419 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Southwest 419
Palmas clearance good night, Air Canada 7301 ready for pushback at Tango 05.
Palmas Tower good night, Austrian 4884 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Austrian 4884.
Cleared for pushback Air Canada 7301. Palmas clearance good night, Oman Air 7243 ready for pushback at Qatar 26. Cleared for pushback Oman Air 7243.
Palmas Tower good night, all Nippon 6000 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left all Nippon 6000.
Palmas ground, Air Canada 7301 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Air Canada 7301. Palmas ground, Oman Air 7243 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Oman Air 7243.
Palmas ground, Austrian 4884 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Parker 28 Austrian 4884.
Palmas Tower, Delta Air 6777 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Delta Air 6777.
Palmas clearance good night, American 2477 ready for pushback at November 02. Cleared for pushback American 2477.
Flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Palmas ground, all Nippon 6000 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 26 all Nippon 6000. Palmas Tower, all Nippon 6000 request to cross runway. Continue taxi all Nippon 6000.
Palmas Tower, Asia 6585 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Asia 6585.
Palmas Tower good night. Jet Airways 7776 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Jet Airways 7776.
Palmas Tower, Air Canada 7301 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Line up and wait on 21 right Air Canada 7301.
Helmus clearance good night, Azul 9943 ready for pushback at Tango 08. Cleared for pushback Azul 9943.
Thomas ground, Jet Airways 7776 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Air Canada 7301. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Oman Air 7243.
Taxi to gate Pop 30 Jet Airways 7776.
Palmer's Tower good night, Asia 2242 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Asia 2242.
Helmus ground, Azul 9943 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Azul 9943.
Helmus Tower good night, Delta 90198 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left Delta 90198.
Palmer's ground, Asia 2242 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 08 Asia 2242.
Palmer's clearance good night, New Zealand 219 ready for pushback at Tango 01.
Palmer's Tower good night, Egypt Air 1584 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Egypt Air 1584.
Cleared for pushback New Zealand 219.
Palmer's clearance good night, Asia 1699 ready for pushback at Papa 04. Cleared for pushback Asia 1699.
Flying with us. Before takeoff, we would like to encourage all passengers to watch our cabin crew display the safety features of the aircraft.
Palmer's ground, New Zealand 2199 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right New Zealand 2199.
Helmus ground, Delta 90198 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Tango 05 Delta 90198.
Palmer's ground, Asia 1699 ready to taxi.
Palmer's Tower good night, Flyby 5300 is on final for 21 left.
Helmus Tower, Delta 90198 request to cross runway.
Cleared to land on 21 left Flyby 5300.
Taxi to 21 right Asia 1699.
Taxi to gate Tango 01 Delta 90198.
Helmus Tower, Azul 9943 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmer's ground, Egypt Air 1584 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Azul 9943.
Taxi to gate Tango 05 Egypt Air 1584. Clear to land on 21 right Cafe 3476.
Palmas clearance good night. Seychelles 5885 ready for pushback at Papa 12. Cleared for pushback Seychelles 5885. Palmas ground, flyby 5300 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 04 flyby 5300.
Palmas Tower good night. Azul 8942 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left Azul 8942.
199 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night. Scandinavian 9585 ready for pushback at Papa 00. Palmas Tower, flyby 5300 request to cross runway. Palmas ground, Seychelles 5885 ready to taxi. Continue taxi flyby 5300.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right New Zealand 2199er.
Taxi to 21 right Seychelles 5885.
Palmas Tower, Asia 1699 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Asia 1699.
Palmas ground, Cafe 3476 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 right Qantas 4698.
Taxi to gate November 02 Cafe 3476.
Palmas ground, Azul 8942 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 12 Azul 8942. Palmas clearance good night, Speedbird 3001 ready for pushback at Tango 06. Palmas clearance good night, DHL 1301 ready for pushback at Tango 13. Cleared for pushback Speedbird 3001. Palmas Tower, Azul 8942 request to cross runway.
Cleared for pushback Scandinavian 9585.
Palmas Tower good night, Jet Connect 6884 is on final for 21 left. Cleared for pushback DHL 1301. Cleared to land on 21 left Jet Connect 6884. Continue taxi Azul 8942. Palmas ground, Speedbird 3001 ready to taxi.
Palmer's ground, Scandinavian 90585 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Scandinavian 90585.
Taxi to 21 right Speedbird 3001. Palmas ground, DHL 1301 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right DHL 1301.
Palmas Tower, Seychelles 5885 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Seychelles 5885.
Palmas ground, Qantas 4698 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Kestrel 7000 Mayday, Mayday, Mayday. Palmas ground, Jet Connect 6884 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to gate Tango 13 Qantas 4698.
Taxi to gate Papa 00 Jet Connect 6884. Palmas Tower, Jet Connect 6884 request to cross runway. Continue taxi Jet Connect 6884.
Palmas clearance good night, IRAPUI 8777 ready for pushback at Tango 03.
Palmer's Tower, Scandinavian 90585 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Evacuate the aircraft via the nearest emergency exit. The flight attendants will help you to the nearest exit.
Palmas clearance good night, Gulf Air 5477 ready for pushback at Papa 16.
Palmas clearance good night. Lufthansa 4243 ready for pushback at Tango 02.
Palmas Tower good night. American 2776 is on final for 21 right.
Cleared to land on 21 left United 9-242.
Cleared to land on 21 right American 2776.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Scandinavian 9-585.
Cleared for pushback IRAQUI 8777.
Cleared for pushback Lufthansa 4243.
Palmas Tower, Speedbird 3001 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared for pushback Gulf Air 5477. Palmas ground, IRAQUI 8777 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Lufthansa 4243 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right IRAQUI 8777. Palmas ground, Gulf Air 5477 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Gulf Air 5477.
Palmas ground, United 9-242 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 left Lufthansa 1198.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Speedbird 3001.
Palmas Tower good night. Speedbird 5584 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Speedbird 5584. Palmas ground, American 2776 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, United 9-242 request to cross runway.
Taxi to gate Papa 16 American 2776.
Palmas ground, United 9-242 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, DHL 1301 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night. All Nippon 6199 are ready for pushback at Tango 04.
Taxi to gate Tango 06 United 9-242.
Cleared for pushback all Nippon 6199 are.
Palmas clearance good night. Jet Airways 3943 ready for pushback at Papa 06. Pushback Jet Airways 3943.
Palmas ground. All Nippon 6199 are ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right all Nippon 6199 are.
Palmas ground, Lufthansa 1198 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 left I fly 3300.
Palmas ground, Speedbird 5584 taxi to the gates.
Cleared to land on 21 right Virgin 8476.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right DHL 1301.
Palmas ground, Jet Airways 3943 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Lufthansa 1198 taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right Jet Airways 3943.
Palmas ground, Speedbird 5584 requesting taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower, Gulf Air 5477 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Hold position Jet Airways 3943.
Taxi to gate Tango 04 Lufthansa 1198.
Palmas clearance good night, Jet Connect 7585 ready for pushback at Papa 22.
Taxi to gate Tango 03 speedbird 5584.
Continue taxi Jet Airways 3943.
Line up and wait on 21 right Gulf Air 5477. Palmas ground, iFly 3300 taxi to the gates.
Clear to land on 21 left Air India 4942.
Taxi to gate Papa 06 iFly 3300. Palmas Tower, iFly 3300 request to cross runway. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Gulf Air 5477. Continue taxi iFly 3300.
Palmas clearance good night, Austrian 4885 ready for pushback at Papa 28. Cleared for pushback Austrian 4885.
Cleared for pushback Jet Connect 7585.
Palmas clearance good night, all Nippon 6001 ready for pushback at Papa 26.
Palmas Tower, all Nippon 6199 are ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared for pushback all Nippon 6001.
Palmas Tower good night, Gulf Air 6698 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right Gulf Air 66908.
Palmas ground, Virgin 8476 taxi to the gates. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right all Nippon 6199er. Palmas ground, Austrian 4885 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Jet Connect 7585 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Jet Airways 3943 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas ground, Air India 4942 taxi to the gates.
Palmas ground, all Nippon 6001 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Virgin 8476 requesting taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance good night, Super Green 2301 ready for pushback at Papa 34.
Taxi to 21 right all Nippon 6001.
Taxi to 21 right Jet Connect 7585.
Taxi to 21 right Austrian 4885.
Palmas Tower, Air India 4942 request to cross runway.
Palmas Tower good night, American 7884 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left American 7884.
Taxi to gate Tango 02 Virgin 8476.
Palmas ground, Air India 4942 taxi to the gates.
Line up and wait on 21 right Jet Airways 3943.
Taxi to gate Papa 28 Air India 4942.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, Jet Airways 3943.
Palmas Tower good night, Avianca 2000 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right, Avianca 2000.
Taxi to gate Papa 26 Golf Air 669
Cleared for pushback Super Green 2301.
Hold position Virgin 8476.
Hold position Golf Air 669
Palmas ground, Super Green 2301 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground. American 7884 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower good night, Lufthansa 90776 is on final for 21 left.
Taxi to 21 right Super Green 2301.
Continue taxi Virgin 8476.
Palmas clearance good night, Wiz 90477 ready for pushback at Papa 32.
Continue taxi Golf Air 669
Palmas Tower. American 7884 request to cross runway.
Cleared to land on 21 left Lufthansa 90776.
Taxi to gate Papa 22 American 7884.
Palmas clearance good night. Jet Airways 7777 ready for pushback at Papa 30.
Palmas ground, Avianca 2000 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower good night, Ryanair 1242 is on final for 21 right.
Cleared for pushback Jet Airways 7777.
Cleared to land on 21 right Ryanair 1242.
Taxi to gate Papa 34 Avianca 2000.
Palmas Tower, Jet Connect 7585 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Palmas ground, Lufthansa 90776 taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate November 01 Lufthansa 90776.
Palmas ground, Jet Airways 7777 ready to taxi. Taxi to 21 right Jet Airways 7777.
Palmas Tower, Lufthansa 90776 request to cross runway. Continue taxi Lufthansa 90776.
Palmas clearance good night. JetBlue 1943 ready for pushback at Papa 18.
Line up and wait on 21 right Jet Connect 7585. Cleared for pushback Wiz 90477.
Palmas Tower, all Nippon 6001 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night, Egypt Air 1585 ready for pushback at Tango 05. Palmas ground, Ryanair 1242 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance good night, Delta 90199 ready for pushback at Tango 01.
Cleared for pushback JetBlue 1943.
Cleared for pushback Egypt Air 1585.
Cleared for pushback Delta 91999.
Palmas ground, Ryanair 1242 requesting taxi to the gates.
Palmas ground, Wizz 90477 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right All Nippon 6001.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Jet Connect 7585.
Taxi to gate Papa 30 Ryanair 1242.
Taxi to 21 right Wizz 90477.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Austrian 4885.
Palmas ground, JetBlue 1943 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Egypt Air 1585 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Delta 91999 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right Egypt Air 1585.
Taxi to 21 right Delta 91999.
Palmas clearance good night. Asia 2243 ready for pushback at Tango 08.
Taxi to 21 right JetBlue 1943.
Cleared for pushback Asia 2243.
Palmas Tower, Super Green 2301 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night. American 569er ready for pushback at Papa 10.
Cleared to land on 21 right Turkish 51908. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Super Green 2301.
Palmas ground. Asia 2243 ready to taxi.
Cleared for pushback American 569er.
Palmas Tower good night, flight E3584 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left flight E3584.
Taxi to 21 right Asia 2243.
Palmas ground. American 569er ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Jet Airways 7777 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to 21 right American 569er.
Palmas ground, Turkish 5198 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower good night, American 8300 is on final for 21 right. Cleared to land on 21 right American.
Clear for takeoff on 21 right Jet Airways 7777.
Taxi to gate Papa 32 Turkish 5198.
Palmas Tower, Delta 91999 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas Tower, Indonesia 4476 Mayday, Mayday, Mayday.
Palmas ground, flight E3584 taxi to the gates.
Palmas clearance good night, flyby 5301 ready for pushback at Papa 04.
Taxi to gate Papa 18 flight E3584. Palmas Tower, flight E3584 request to cross runway. Continue taxi flight E3584.
Palmer's clearance good night, Cathay 3477 ready for pushback at November 02.
Palmer's clearance good night, Avianca 3885 ready for pushback at Papa 02. Palmer's ground, American 8300 taxi to the gates. Palmer's ground, American 8300 requesting taxi to the gates. Taxi to gate Papa 10 American 8300.
Palmas clearance good night, Qantas 4699 ready for pushback at Tango 13. Palmas clearance good night, China Southern 8001 ready for pushback at November 03.
Palmas Tower good night, Saudi A6942 is on final for 21 right.
Palmas Tower good night. American 7698 is on final for 21 left.
Cleared to land on 21 right Saudi A6942.
Cleared to land on 21 left American 7698.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Delta 91999.
Cleared for pushback Qantas 4699.
Cleared for pushback Cathay 3477.
Cleared for pushback Avianca 3885.
Cleared for pushback Flybe 5301.
Cleared for pushback China Southern 8001.
Palmas Tower, Egypt Air 1585 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night, Azul 8943 ready for pushback at Papa 12. Cleared for pushback Azul 8943. Palmas ground, Qantas 4699 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Avianca 3885 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right Qantas 4699.
Taxi to 21 right Flybe 5301.
Palmas ground, China Southern 8001 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right Avianca 3885.
Palmer's ground, Cathay 3477 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Azul 8943 ready to taxi.
Taxi to 21 right Cathay 3477.
Palmas ground, American 7698 taxi to the gates.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Egypt Air 1585.
Palmas ground, Saudi 6942 taxi to the gates.
Palmas Tower good night, Southwest 2884 is on final for 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night, Jet Connect 6885 ready for pushback at Papa 00.
Palmas clearance good night, all Nippon 4777 ready for pushback at Papa 24.
Palmas ground, Saudi 6942 requesting taxi to the gates.
Taxi to 21 right China Southern 8001.
Palmas Tower, American 76908 request to cross runway. Palmas Tower, JetBlue 1943 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Taxi to gate Tango 05 Saudi 6942.
Taxi to 21 right Azul 8943.
Palmas Tower, Southwest 2884 is going around.
Continue taxi American 76908. Palmas ground, American 76908 taxi to the gates. Clear for takeoff on 21 right JetBlue 1943. Taxi to gate Tango 01 American 76908.
Palmas Tower, Wiz 9477 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Wiz 9477.
Palmas Tower, Asia 2243 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Cleared to land on 21 right lot 90000.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Asia 2243.
Palmas Tower, American 56909 ready for takeoff on 21 right.
Palmas clearance good night, American 2777 ready for pushback at Papa 16.
Palmas clearance good night, Air China 6243 ready for pushback at Tango 14.
Cleared for pushback American 2777.
Cleared for pushback all Nippon 4777.
Palmas Tower good night, American 1776 is on final for 21 left. Cleared to land on 21 left American 1776. Cleared for pushback Jet Connect 6885. Cleared for pushback Air China 6243.
Palmas clearance good night, United 9243 ready for pushback at Tango 06.
Line up and wait on 21 right American 56909.
Cleared for pushback United 9243.
Palmas Tower, Avianca 3885 ready for takeoff on 21 roads.
Palmas ground, American 2777 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, ALL Nippon 4777 ready to taxi.
Palmas ground, Jet Connect 6885 ready to taxi. Palmas ground, Air China 6243 ready to taxi.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Avianca 3885.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right American 56909.
Palmas Tower, Flyby 5301 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Flyby 5301. Palmas ground, United 9243 ready to taxi.
Palmas Tower, Cafe 3477 ready for takeoff on 21 right. Cleared for takeoff on 21 right Cafe 3477. Palmas clearance good night, Lufthansa 1199 ready for pushback at Tango 04.
Taxi to 21 right United 9243.
Taxi to 21 right American 2777.
Taxi to 21 right Jet Connect 6885.
Taxi to 21 right, all Nippon 4777.
Taxi to 21 right, Air China 6243.
Palmas Tower good night, iFly 5242 is on final for 21 right.
Palmas Tower good night, Japan Air 3198 is on final for 21 left.
Cleared to land on 21 right, iFly 5242.
Clear to land on 21 left, Japan Air 3198.
Cleared for takeoff on 21 right, China Southern 8001.
Palmas ground, American 1776 taxi to the gates.
Palmas ground, Lot 9.